Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a trip.
It's time for
Amanda Exclusivo.
Hi everyone, welcome back. My guest today for the Psych fans is James Roday. Hi James, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi Amanda. Life is but a dream. How we doing over there?
Good.
You got all the tacos? You got all the tacos that you need today?
I do. I have all the tacos I need today.
Taco Tuesday. Did you do that on purpose?
No, I did not actually. I just realized that now. That's funny. Yeah. But I've always had this taco here for probably about a year now. So it just kind of hangs on the door.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to in quarantine, James? What's going on?
You know, I was quarantining in Los Angeles for many months. And then I came back up here to Vancouver, where I am now, and quarantined some more. And now, believe it or not, we're back to shooting the show that I'm currently on, which is not Psych. It's another show about very sad adults in the middle of their lives, wondering what the next thing they should do is. And we're shooting. We've been shooting for about 2 weeks. It's different, as you know. Our new normal doesn't look a lot like our old normal. But you're going to school from home, and we're on set in kind of in a bubble, and everybody's masked up, and there's a lot of regulations and restrictions, and we're all following them. And so far, we've managed to keep it going for over 2 weeks. So hopefully this is sustainable and it can become routine like anything else. And there'll be some new TV for people to watch relatively soon.
That's great. You must be so excited that A Million Little Things is coming out soon. So what can we expect from the new season?
Yeah, we're going into our third season now, and it's a great group of people. We all get along. I've been very lucky to work on 2 shows that put together casts where everybody sort of respects and appreciates one another, and that makes working so much easier and so much more fun. And if you know anything about A Million Little Things, we're not breaking form. I actually don't have a lot of spoilers because we don't get them ourselves. Our show creator loves to keep us guessing as much as he keeps the audience guessing, but I would certainly bet on more difficult situations and curveballs and forks in the road and wrenches being thrown at us and a lot of heavy human drama, and also hopefully some aspirational stuff and some hopeful stuff. And I think like every show that's going back into production, we're dealing with the reality of the pandemic in some way, because we all sort of feel a responsibility to address the fact that's what's happening here in our planet. So we'll be doing that too, and we'll see how that rolls out.
That's awesome. I want to ask you, do you find that you're more like Sean in real life or Gary?
Thank you for saying Gary properly.
Why do some people go Gary?
Yeah, it's true.
Does it bother you?
It's a lazy way to say it. And I make everyone on our show say Gary.
Gary. See, I get that right. Gary.
I would say that I'm probably more like Gary.
Yeah.
Sean was so fun and remains so fun to play because he gets away with things that real people just can't get away with. He lives a dreamy Peter Pan lifestyle that more often than not doesn't cut the mustard in the real world, especially for grown men.
But that lifestyle is fun though. What did you want that?
It's so fun, and it's fun to play, and it's pure escapism, and I love doing it. But truthfully, I probably am more of a Gary.
Yeah. You seem more like it because you just seem like you're such a down-to-earth kind of guy, like Gary.
You don't get too high, don't get too low. Just
exactly.
Just try to keep it as fluid as possible. And the
How-
beard. I generally have a beard in my life, so.
Yeah. No, I wanted to ask you, are you keeping the beard during the pandemic, or are you shaving? What's going on?
You know, in the past, I've grown sort of doomsday beards just because I had some time off. So it would follow that during a pandemic, I might have set my own personal apocalyptic beard record. But out of respect for my lady partner, I kept it relatively trim. I did. I kept a relatively trim pandemic beard, which shows growth. It shows evolution, consideration. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was wondering if you were keeping it or maybe doing no shave November. I don't know what your plan is.
You know, Gary's gotta have a beard. You know, I don't know who Gary is without a beard, and I don't know. I don't think I want to know. So
That would be an interesting spin-off, I guess,
it's
for
true.
future season.
You know, there's guys that have beards for so long that when they shave them, you just don't see the same person anymore, and you just don't want that. You don't want a different person all of a sudden in the middle of life. I know, like I have family members who've had mustaches their whole lives, and then the idea of like, well, just shave it just once, you know, like it's not like it's not going to grow back, and then they do, and everybody's like, ooh, yeah, you need a mustache back. And it's on the fly. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that lip covered again.
Yeah.
And it's
There's
probably
something
not
to pull
even.
it off, you know?
It's not even so much because it looks bad. It just looks weird. You know.
Right.
You're so accustomed to. It would be like you shaving your eyebrows. You've always had them, right? You've
Yes.
always had them
I
one
could
and one.
not imagine what I would look like.
You got the symmetry. You got the double move. It's nice. They're nicely spaced, and then all of a
Thank
sudden,
you.
boom, they're gone. I don't know, man. I think you need the brows. I think you need
Yeah.
them. You know, it's that.
Yeah, I mean, I always get my eyebrows done. And the fact that you just put in my head without eyebrows, a vision in my head, is quite a weird one.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it's like, I think, for men who have beards and mustaches for most of their lives, and then try to shave them.
I know, it's just a weird vision right now to think of in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's also, you know, do whatever you want, right? One ride on the roller coaster.
Exactly. But I also wanted to congratulate you on Psych 2 for the movie. Great reviews, everything. So what's it like working with Dulé again? You must have had a great time.
You know, we've always had a great time, and we hang out and talk regularly, whether we're making Psych movies or not. So there's not much of a change that happens because all we do is goof off and bust each other up anyway.
I could tell.
Yeah, we just put on silly clothes and silly costumes and slip into those characters again. But there's really nothing that beats working with your friends in our business.
Absolutely. You have any
I'm-
behind the scenes dirt about Dulé? Something that we don't know? Gotta make it really juicy.
What can I say that's not too incriminating?
Because you know I talked to him, so I
Yeah.
want to know if there's anything he didn't mention to me that maybe you could spill the beans about.
He has an obsession with tap dancing. Now, when you're a professional tap dancer, that's far more acceptable than when you're not, right?
Right.
So on paper, it's like, okay, dude, I get it. You're really good at tap. But he'll tap anywhere, anytime for extended periods. And say, I don't know, you're in a library, right, at Hofstra, and you're trying to get some work done. If he finds a piece of flooring that pleases him, it's like all bets are off, right? He's gonna tap, and everyone else is just gonna deal with it.
So what do you do? Just stare at him or tell him just make it stop?
I said, dude, just what you're doing right now is aggressive tapping. It's very aggressive, you know. And I think there's probably a time and a place, and now might not be that time or that place, is what I would say.
Do you dance too?
Except at this point, he doesn't listen to anything I say, so it's really just an exercise in futility. I dance at weddings.
Okay, at weddings.
I will dance. I will bust it out at a wedding. Maybe like at an end of the night. Okay, you've gone to dinner, you've walked around, and then say you land at a place where people are dancing. I could cut a rug then, but it generally needs to be fueled or informed by the right sort of gathering for me to
Right.
feel it. You know, I have to feel it in order.
I
I can't
understand where you're coming
dance on
from.
command. You know.
Yeah, you got to feel it, you know. Sometimes around the house, I dance around the house. My parents are like, "Can you please make it stop?" But since I'm home and I'm bored and I'm losing my mind, like might as well just and give them a show.
Sure, I think you can probably make an exception. These are unprecedented times, Amanda.
Exactly, exactly. So obviously, like all kidding aside, working with Dulé, do you prefer to work with him or Colin the dog? I know that's a tough question.
Bringing the tough questions.
I know, I'm trying. It's my
You're
job.
bringing the hard journalism at me, and it's
Sorry.
early. And
Sorry.
you know, here's what I'll say about Colin, played by a very handsome Cane Corso Mastiff named Chico.
Oh,
He is a pro. He's a pro's pro. He's been doing this for a while. He knows his way around a set. He knows that he's working. And the
yeah, you could
reason,
sense it.
absolutely, and the reason we know that is because he knows the word rap, which for us means end of the day. And when he hears that word, he often becomes a different dog. Like he goes from a very sort of stoic, go where he needs to go, don't look at anybody, not effusive with affection, to a big silly running around, jumping up and down, rolling on his back because he knows he's done working for the day. And I have a lot of respect for that. I love dogs so much.
I know you do.
I have to admit, I wish Chico was a little less professional.
Why is that?
Because it's like he just doesn't care. He doesn't care that I'm his on-screen father. He doesn't care.
No?
So and this is tough because there's so much history. There's so much history with Dulé, and I want to be reverent of that. I'm going to give Dulé the very slightest of edges, only because of time served. I'm only on season 3 with Chico. Dulé and I have been doing it for a decade, so
I
this is a
know.
tough one. But he barely squeaks by.
I know. I had to ask you about the dog and working with him.
Um, and to be fair, Dulé's balls rarely get in the way of shots. We don't generally have to frame around them the way that we do with Chico. So,
Oh my God, that's so
it's
funny.
true. Dulé's pretty good about wearing pants all the time. I'll give
I
him
would
that.
hope so. He's on
Yeah.
TV with you. It's
Yeah.
important.
It's
You can't be one of
thoughtful.
those people on TV with no pants.
Yeah, we'll give him credit for that. And that's it,
Yeah.
though. That's where the credit stops.
It's so funny. What's next for you, James? What else do you have going on?
We will be doing season 3 well into 2021, probably like mid-May, because everything's taking a little bit longer than it used to with the new normal. So I'll be
Yeah.
up here for a while doing that, and then you never know. Like everything else, our business it looks a little different right now, and I think there's a lot of like wait and see and what's going to be doable and what's not, and it'll be interesting because if small productions turn out to be the most sustainable piece of business in the entertainment industry, then it's going to be that. It's going to be that for a while. So all of the Marvel and DC fans are going to have to wait a while, I think, for their next fix, and maybe just maybe it'll breathe some new life into the independent film scene, which
Sure.
for all intents and purposes is on life support. And so if there is something good that can come out of this pandemic in terms of the entertainment industry, it's, hey, maybe smaller films will get an opportunity to get made again. And that would be cool.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Well, I'm so excited for you for the new season of A Million Little Things. So congratulations on that. Another season with Colin the dog.
Thank you, Amanda. I can attest that Colin is back. I've seen him. I've worked with him already.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
You bet.
But before you go, I was wondering if we could play a quick little game.
Yes. Find the taco. It's behind you on the closet door.
We're not playing Find the Taco.
Oh, all right.
The game's actually about you. So what I like to do with my guests is called the speed round. I'm going to ask you as many questions as I can within a minute, and we'll see how well you do. So far, my record is Sammy. She's from a reality show called The Circle. She's gotten 13, so maybe you can beat that.
Okay.
And the timer starts now. Doritos, Fritos, or Cheetos?
Doritos.
Favorite breakfast cereal?
Life.
Pet finder or a breeder?
Pet finder.
Best dish you can cook?
Pasta.
Nice. Favorite curse word?
Probably the F-bomb.
Celebrity crush?
Sherilyn Finn.
Favorite music genre?
New wave.
Would you rather be the passenger or the driver?
Driver.
Contacts or glasses?
Glasses.
Pac-Man or asteroids?
Pac-Man.
Manicure, pedicure, or I do it myself?
Pedicure.
Things you collect?
Oh boy. No, I don't collect. I collect nothing.
Okay, early riser or night owl?
Night owl.
And do you sing better in the shower or the car?
Car.
You won. You beat Sammy 14. You did.
Now you're stuck having to mention me in future interviews.
I'm going to tell people you have to try and beat James Roday. But you are my record, so congratulations to you.
We did it. We did it together.
No, that was all you. That was all you. You answered the questions very fast. You did a great job.
You didn't stumble over any of your questions. You fired them off. It was good.
Yeah. Well, I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me today. I hope to have you back soon. It was so much fun.
My pleasure, Amanda. Keep kicking some tail. Try not to go too crazy over there.
I can't.